Hello everybody, welcome to Common Ground. This is the inaugural event this evening, so woo! So I will guide you through, the all singing, all dancing, all slam poetrying evening we have in store for you guys. So Common Ground, this is an event that's been planned, it's been months in the planning, and it's about bringing together the universities of Budapest to celebrate the common ground that we stand on and the common values that we stand for. And it's to celebrate the diverse and varied talents of the members of our community through the medium of performance. And one of the integral parts of academic life is the sort of education you receive before you come to university. And so, using this platform, we also wanted to raise awareness about a really important cause to Central European University and hopefully to all of you by the end of the evening. So that is the Ambedkar School. And we have representatives here this evening who will come on stage shortly to sort of give you a little bit of information about the school and what they do. And there'll be a donation pot at the end of the evening for you to give however much you wish to give, or not at all, to the organisation. And so the Ambedkar School works to educate young Roma students in Hungary to try and overcome some of the discrimination they face in the traditional mainstream education here. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Aniko, who will be speaking this evening. And she is an English teacher at the school, and she's been there for 7 years. And she's going to tell you something about the work that they do there and the aims of the school in better detail, better than I ever could. So here she is.
Thank you very much. My name is Aniko Atri, and I have recently started working again for Dr. Ambedkar High School. First, I started working with them in 2009, but I've been abroad, so this is my third time back in the school. And we have brought some students also with us who come along to see you each month, and they receive English tuition. And I would like to express my gratitude and the school's gratitude actually for this program that's been happening, this cooperation between CEU and our school. And all the volunteers who take part in this from CEU's side and teach our students English. And I would also like to say that CEU is a great inspiration for us, both in regards to the quality education it provides, but also in regards to all the local community projects it gets involved with. And our school, could I ask our director also and our students to come, please? And just, so they would just introduce themselves just a tiny bit. So, just...
Mondanám magyarul, jó? Köszöntök mindenkit, és nagyon jó érzés itt állni előttetek. Én igazából nem az igazgatója vagyok az iskolának, hanem az alapítója.
He's János Orsós, and he's not the director, but the founder of the school. And he would like to greet everyone on this occasion.
És igazából én csak annyit tudok erről a programról, hogy a diákjaink rendszeresen járnak föl havi szinten angol tanulni CEU-s diákoktól. És ez azért nagyon-nagyon fontos nekünk, mert a diákjaink az angol tanuláson felül tulajdonképpen lehetőséget kapnak arra, hogy találkozzanak a korosztályával. Hiszen diákjainknak a zöme olyan szegregátumokban él, ami szegregátumokból nem látnak ki és nem jutnak tovább.
And he would like to say that it's very important for us that the students from our school can come here to see you and take part in this tuition program, English language tuition program. And this is not only important for us for the English language tuition, but also for an opportunity to meet others their age who are not Romas, because in traditional education they get very, very much segregated. And there's not much interaction between Hungarians and Roma students in their age groups.
És egy záró mondatot csak, hogy igazából szeretném azt, hogyha tudnák, hogy ez a program, amit ők csinálnak önkéntes alapon, az akkor a dolog, ami dolgot meg kéne mutatni nagyon-nagyon sok embernek ahhoz, hogy ez mindenki számára egy élhetőbb ország legyen.
And he's saying that this program that CU is doing through the volunteers tuition is very, very important, and it should be shown really far and wide. So we would have a country that is much more livable in the long run.
Ez azért fontos, mert számtalan szervezetnek mi partnerei vagyunk EU-s programokba, és általában indikátornak használnak minket EU-s pénzért, és ez az első olyan program, ami önkéntes alapon valódiságot ad a gyerekeinknek, és nem csak az iskolának. Köszönjük szépen. Ezért olyan nagy dolog ez.
We are partnering with other organizations through EU projects, but this is kind of like the only program where we get something without any funding, and it's just on a volunteer basis that we are getting all this help and tuition.
Köszönjük szépen.
Thank you very much. Just for the students to say one, two things about themselves.
Hello, my name is Bianca Gajas. I'm 16 years old. I'm from Sajókaza.
Hello, my name is Gina Gajas. I live in Sajókaza. I'm 15 years old.
So these two sisters both study at our school and take part in the CU tuition program. And our school is based in northeast Hungary, in Borsod County. And yeah, you can see the lessons, so monthly they come to Budapest and volunteers teach them English like from morning till afternoon. And our school was named after an Indian politician who fought for to abolish the caste system in India. And kind of our director and founder saw a parallel between Dr. Ambedkar's work among the untouchables or Dalits and the Roma's situation here in Hungary. This graph is about the graduation, the number of graduates and percentage of graduates in Hungary. Among the Hungarian population, over 70%, around 70% people graduate from high school, but among the Romas or the Gypsies, this is about 7% only. So there's a huge gap between them. And this is the kind of like just a picture of where some of our students come from Gypsy settlements, kind of almost like ghetto-like places where sometimes there's no tap water, electricity, and many other things that are kind of natural for us. And there has been a documentary made about the school's work. You can see this online. The title is Angry Buddha. It has been shown in the European Parliament also. And yeah, this is this year's graduation. The students who are finishing this year. And we would like to thank you for your attention and for your support today. Thank you.
So there'll be a donation pot at the end as you guys go out for you to put in some money if you want to. So to start the evening's performance, we have Ravi Campbell, who will be playing some jazz for us. He's studying at the Budapest semester of mathematics, and he plays weekly at the Budapest Jazz Club. So if you like what you see, then you can go along and see him there. And he said that he has found common ground with the players at the jazz club through the language, their shared language of jazz. So if you'd like to take to the stage. Our next performer is also a student at the Budapest Semester of Mathematics. Yuming Liao will be performing today a Chinese song called Prince and Princess.
会是什么样子？王子公主完美的生活，到底怎样才是不再爱了最好的结果？那些爱恨两难、贪心冲动，谁会没听说？爱情来去分合，只是更迷惑。 无论因为自恋，所以自私变得自我，还是心思着火，执意摸索，终于失落。不爱让人寂寞，是爱更难洒脱。爱让人倔强，让人虚弱，让人受折磨。有人心痛刚破，换个人又起起落落。有人很想看破，拒绝再说爱你爱我，谁都没有把握。靠几句承诺，能否在荒芜爱情的沙漠？ 王子公主完美的生活，到底怎样才是不再爱了最好的结果？那些爱恨两难、贪心闯祸，谁会没听说？爱情来去分了合了，只是更迷惑。 无论因为自恋，所以自私变得自我，还是心思着火，肆意摸索，终于失落。不爱让人寂寞，是爱更难洒脱。爱让人倔强，让人虚弱，让人受折磨。有人心痛刚过，换个人又起起落落。有人很想看破，拒绝再说爱你爱我，谁都没有把握。靠几句承诺，能否在荒芜爱情的沙漠？ 开美丽花朵，换个人又起起落落，有人很想看破，拒绝再说爱你爱我。爱让人倔强，让人虚弱，让人受折磨。 有人心痛刚过，换个人又起起落落。有人很想看破，拒绝再说爱你爱我，谁都没有把握。靠几句承诺，能否在荒芜爱情的沙漠开美丽花朵？ 我
very good. Our next performer is Tamo. She studies at... Woo! She's brought her fan club along. She studies at Corvinus, and she's from Georgia, the country, not the state. And she's taught me how to say the name of the song. Okay, ready? This is a test. Okay. Zesash Shakinyao. Close enough? Okay, thanks.
So, good evening, everyone. How are you doing? First of all, I'd like to say that I'm very, very glad to be here at this stage, in this university, and at this time when we do need to come together as one. I'll be singing a Georgian song, which is based on a poem written in 19th century. It has several meanings. I would like to say a few of them so you have a bit of an idea what I'm singing about. So first of all, I would like to say that the most important thing that I would like to underline how the main figure's character changed from being belligerent to more humanistic, how he understood the real life of meaning, real meaning of life, and realized that the most important thing is the unification, standing together rather than division. It's also a bit more nostalgic of the era when the poet was living in terms of spreading the same message. So here we go. بيلكس كذا وبأخ أحمد إسكان.
Brilliant, thank you so much. Woo woo! So our next two performers are old hands at performing on this stage. They've frequented this stage frequently, obviously. So performing Imagine by John Lennox as a duet, and then Keel, you're going to stay on stage to perform a reworked version of Nothing's Gonna Stop Us. Keel also has a SoundCloud. If you like her music, to check it out further. This was the soundtrack of my studying this afternoon, and it was really good. So you can just type her name into SoundCloud, and you'll find it. So I'll leave the stage to you.
Thanks for the promotion.
Yeah, no problem.
Imagine there's no heaven. I wonder if you can. No hell below us. Above us only skies. Imagine all the people living for today.
Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too.
Imagine all the people living for today. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can.
No need for greed or hunger.
Good of man. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say we are dreamers, but we're not the only ones. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, so my name is Kiel. I am Filipino, and I was born and raised in Manila in the Philippines. And I am studying gender studies. It's my second year. And I have to be honest with you, the only songs that I could play and sing are cheesy romantic love songs. And when Ben asked me to perform here, I was really wondering what I'm going to sing, which is about academic freedom. But actually, I'm still singing a romantic love song, but let's just say that it's going to be about education. So, uh, yeah, the song is Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. So I'm just going to say this cheesy line that nothing's gonna stop us now in our pursuit for academic freedom. Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, I want so much to give you this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you. Some say we're crazy, don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby, don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Maybe we can make it if we're hard to heart. And we could build this dream together, standing still forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Oh no. I'm so glad I found you. I'm not gonna lose you. Whatever it takes to stay here with you. Take it to the good times, see you through the bad times. Whatever it takes is what I'm gonna do. Them say we're crazy. What do they know? Put your arms around me, baby. Don't ever let go. Let the world around us just fall apart. Maybe we can make it if we're hard to heart. And we could build this dream together, standing still forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. Ooh, all that I need is you. All that I ever need. And all that I want to do is hold you forever, forever and ever. And we could build this dream together, standing still forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Thank you.
Okay, our next act, who is the fifth performer this evening, is Peter Molnar. He's a member of the CEU faculty, and he's the founder of the Hate Speech Monologues, which many of you will know for their thought-provoking nature. And he'll be performing 2 pieces of slam poetry for us tonight. So the stage is yours.
I thank the organizers, and in the first one I will ask your help to reconceptualize what it means to be Hungarian, and the second one will be about the situation of CEU these days. So for the first one, when I raise my hand, I ask you to say loudly in your own languages, free. Can we try it? More. So imagine the situation. It's a really important fight for freedom, like the freedom of CEU, and it depends on whether you are saying it or not in your own language. Yeah, it's getting there, it's getting there. So it will be many times. So for freedom, it's not enough to go out to the streets once. So one more last rehearsal, and then we go. Good, good. Please keep it up, keep it up. Three-word remix. The Hungarian is taking shower not only in water, but also in words, and is not at all like the one who fears censorship. The speech is as the kiss, also the LGBTQI kiss, as the one who doesn't care about the skin color of her lover, as the one who doesn't hide her lover from her family, as the one who doesn't have a head of the family in her family, as the emancipated woman, as the one who knows that Roma people who have Hungarian identity as well are also Hungarians, as the one who doesn't have prejudices, as the one who sees everyone else as equally as herself, as the one who knows that the equally other is a sister or brother, as the not growing sustainable economy, as the one who doesn't have four wheels as she's biking, as the one who doesn't live for the appearances, as the one who doesn't waste energy for ironing clothes, as the one who knows that having shoelaces in all shoes is not enough to be, as the flying universities during the communist dictatorship in Hungary, as all universities, as all schools, as all taught, as all civil society organizations which are little circles of dome, as all branches of the long-armed plane tree on Margaret Island, as the only living creature which knows about her own death when she recognizes that this knowledge is also a source of dome, as the poet whose strength is her weakness, as Allen Ginsberg says, as the bird when she can fly the way she wants, as the turn of the river, as the one who doesn't want to be put on the assembly line of the non-existent God, as the searchers who in the 18th century didn't think about the existence of God, as Antal Serb, the wonderful Jewish Hungarian writer who was killed in the Holocaust, says, as the one who's so beautiful in the Transylvania prisoner's folk song, as she walks, Lee. As Stravinsky, who said, the more I limit myself, the more dome I have. As Ulysses, who limited himself on the boat by his own will. As the one who questions the truth of her own thoughts, as Béni Kállai, who translated John Stuart Mill's On Liberty to Hungarian in 1867. As Pericles, who knew that the liberty is the secret of happiness and courage is the secret of liberty. As the one who's hearing what the other person is saying. As the one who knows that while you are speaking and I'm listening, it's a conversation. As the one who dislikes intellectual laziness. As my mother, who said that she cannot walk any longer, but she can stand for 3 hours at a demonstration, and that who got fear does not get anywhere. As the Hungarian is taking shower not only in water but also in words, and is not at all like the one who fears censorship. As the kiss, also the LGBTQI kiss. As the one who's so beautiful in the Transylvania prisoner folk song, as she walks, Lee. As the slam poetry which lives in the magic rhythm of the words. As our participatory poetry, beautiful, good, credible, and Hungarian. Thank you very much for the participation. Thank you very much. And just one more piece quickly, as I said on CU. The Holocaust, the threshold of fear, and CU's time trap, or why CU shouldn't leave Budapest. Trap, 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 time, trap, 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 time, trap, 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 time, trap, time, 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 trap, time, 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 trap, time, 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 trap. CU was founded in 1991 by a Hungarian Holocaust survivor. It was founded in Budapest. Budapest is the Central European New York with the only large Jewish population in Central Europe after the Holocaust. CU is part of the multicultural traditions of Budapest, which was one of the two capitals of the multinational Austro-Hungarian monarchy. This tradition has accommodated CU, which became a wonderfully diverse branch of this tradition. How could such a strong branch cut off a tree? Trap, trap, time, trap, 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 time, trap, 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 time, trap, time, 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 trap, time, 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 trap, time, 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 trap. I was one of the founders of another organization. We founded Fidesz in Budapest in 1988, 3 years before CU was founded. Fidesz may ring a bell, as people call Hungary's current governing party by this name. I rather call this party an after party, since we created Fidesz as a youth movement which aimed to create the most wonderful democracy with exemplary checks and balances on anyone's power. 2 weeks after we founded Fidesz, some of our members urged us to suspend our activities as we were threatened by the dictatorship. We were threatened that student members will be fired from their universities and other members will be fired from their jobs. But we recognized that the dictatorship's threat was an empty threat. We noticed that if we can step over the threshold of fear, the fear that the threat created, then the emptiness of the threat becomes visible. And once it becomes visible, we are trap, trap, time, trap, 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 time, trap, 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 time, trap, time, 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 trap, time, 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 trap, time, 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 trap. The threat CU is facing is that the government will make it impossible for CU to fulfill the new legal requirements. This threat can create most legitimate concerns. It can even create fear. But this threat is also empty. The government cannot afford to make it explicitly impossible for CU to continue its teaching activities in Budapest. The government can only let time pass, negligently, intentionally, or both. Can we notice that the trap that the government can make it impossible for CU to continue its activities in Budapest is a trap? Can we notice that this threat is a trap? Threat, 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 trap, threat, 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 trap, threat, 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 trap, 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 time, trap, 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 time, trap, time, 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 trap. Can we notice that falling into this trap would be the biggest favor to those who want CU to leave Budapest? Can we notice that CU's institutional needs shouldn't make us to falling into this trap? Can we notice that CU's very legitimate institutional needs are part of this trap? Can we notice that leaving Budapest can be riskier than staying in Budapest? Can we notice that this is like banning so-called hate speech? It looks safe, but it can be riskier than letting so-called hate speech be expressed and having our societies to push it back. Trap, trap, time, trap, 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 time, trap, 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 time, trap. Time, 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 trap, time, 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 trap, time, 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 trap. Can we notice that staying in Budapest is the safest way to consistently sustain CU? Can we also notice that the government is also accused with wrongdoings that it did not do, besides the many wrongdoings that it actually did? Can we notice that a month ago the New York Times, although it is really a quality newspaper, started its editorial with a very heavy false factual statement that the government in Hungary shut down civil society groups? Can we notice that if CU just persistently stays in Budapest, it sets the stage for finding the necessary minimal common ground with the government? Trap, trap, time, trap, 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 time, trap, 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 time, trap. Time, 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 trap, time, 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 trap, time, 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 trap. Can we just avoid this trap? Can we notice that staying in Budapest is the safest way to consistently sustain CU? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The organizers just asked me to do something quickly. So could you please raise your hand if you're not from CEU in the audience? Okay, awesome. Wow, this is so great to have you in this building. Welcome. So the next performer is also, like you, not from CEU, from Andrássy University. Arpad is Hungarian and he was discovered by our very own talent scout, Ben, at an open mic night and has been recruited here to perform. And he will sing Rise Against Hero of War.
So hi there, my name is Arpad again, and it was kind of like that 2 weeks before. We had a talent show at Andrássy University where Ben asked me if I could be here, and I am very happy to be here, and I would like to also emphasize that it is, just like the ones before me, very important, unity at this time now, and my song is actually a song from Rise Against that I'm gonna play here today, and it's important because sometimes you're in a position in life when you start to walk down a road, and then in the middle of the road, when you cannot change anything about it, you realize you took the wrong road. So, Rise Against, Hero of War. He said, son, have you seen the world? What would you say if I said that you could just carry this gun? You'll even get paid. I said that sounds pretty good. Black leathered boots, spit shine so bright. They cut off my hair, but it looks alright. We march and we sing. We all became friends as we learned how to fight. A hero of war, yeah, that's what I'll be. And when I come home, they'll be damn proud of me. I'll carry this flag to their grave if I must, 'cause it's a flag that I love. It's a flag that I trust. I kicked in the door, I yelled my command. The children, they cried, but I've got my man. We took him away, a bag over his face, from his family and his friends. They took off his clothes, they pissed in his hands. I told them to stop, but then I joined in. We beat him with guns and batons, not just once, but again and again. A hero of war, yeah, that's what I'll be. And when I come home, they'll be damn proud of me. I'll carry this flag to the grave if I must, 'cause it's a flag that I love. It's a flag that I trust. She walked through bullets in haze. I asked her to stop, I begged her to stay, but she pressed on. So I lifted my gun and I fired away. And the shells, they jumped through the smoke. and into the sand, and the blood now had soaked. She collapsed with a flag in her hand, a flag white as snow. A hero for, is that what they see? Just medals and scars, so damn proud of me. And I brought home that flag, now it gathers stars, but it's a flag that I love, it's the only flag I trust. He said, son, if you seen the world, what would you say if I said that you could?
Thank you. I don't think I've ever really listened to the words of that song before. It's quite traumatic. So our next performance is a group performance from a group of CU students, and it unites a plethora of talents and languages to form a single cohesive group. The polish of their performance belies the newness of their formation, having only been together for a few months. So please take the stage, the Policy Cycle.
These microphones are such a high level, my goodness. Well, we're back on the stage, and we're really thrilled to be here tonight. Thank you for having us. For those of you who haven't heard us, our name is The Policy Cycle. I see a certain Professor Lublava here in the room, so be very proud of the fact that we draw our strength from people like Sabatier and Jenkins Smith and a few other folks. So, gotta put the theory in there a little bit. No, so the reason why we're called The Policy Cycle, well, we all study at the School of Public Policy here at CEU. We performed at the open mic night that was held here about a month and a half ago. And while we're out here, I just want to say, first of all, a huge, huge thank you to the staff, administration, everyone who's made this event possible, the students, everyone on here is an organizer of this event. Them, plus Michelle, Maud, and a few others in the back, Anna as well. Big ups to you guys. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. The songs we've got for you today, they're two very simple songs. One of them is so simple I actually haven't memorized all the lyrics to them, hence the clipboard. But the performance, as you'll see, is titled Budapest is Home. And funnily enough, the title of both songs is Budapest, and then Home is the second one. So without further ado, Balázs Dezsényi has a sick intro on guitar. So.
Miles from Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo. Ooh, ooh, I leave it all. Oh, feel, ooh, ooh, I leave it all. My many artifacts, the list goes on. If you just say the words, I'll up and run to you. Ooh, ooh, I leave it all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Everyone on the band, ladies and gentlemen. Really wonderful to have them. Our second song and our final song means a lot to us. It is one that really describes how we feel about this place. Not just CEU, not even just the Budapest University community, and we are all very ecstatic to have you here, but Budapest and Hungary. And this, we're thrilled to be here. And I'm off to Barcelona personally next year to do my studies, so I guess I can't really complain. But I will miss you guys oh so dearly. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. All right, Balash, kick us off, sir.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down and love be clean. Don't pay no mind to the demons that fill you with fear. 'Cause the trouble it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home. One more time, can you guys do it with us? We'll try that again at the end of the song, just so you guys can settle down and love be clean. Come on now, don't pay no mind to the demons that fill you with fear. Because the trouble it might drag you down. In Budapest we will always be found. Just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Alright, I'm gonna get everyone now. Come on, guys, let's do this. 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much for the policy cycle. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
So the next act is Colleen Sharkey, and she is the International Media Relations Manager for CU and a member of the response team. And we are so lucky to have her here because I think she has the busiest schedule of anyone here in this university and has been working non-stop. So, hey, pass it over to you. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
So in typical Colleen Sharkey fashion, I chose songs that have nothing to do with the theme because I wasn't thinking about the theme. I just was asked to sing. So, but as the MC said, I see one of my colleagues here, Ildiko Rule, who also deserves a huge round of applause. And it's absolutely true that we've been working nonstop on your behalf, on behalf of the university. Which I'm happy to do. It's my home of 5 years, Ildi's home of almost a decade now. But it has been trying. But since I do PR, I'll just say that the second song I'm going to sing in hopes of this sorry episode, as our president and rector Michael Ignatieff calls it, comes to an end soon. But the first song I'm going to sing is, and oh, here's my other PR thing. I'm American, so I'm bringing some American soul and jazz into this night. Does that work? Not really. I'm too tired. Whatever. The first song is by Aretha Franklin, and it's called Natural Woman. Thank you.
Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. Didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me make it. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind, but you're the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. You like my backup singer? When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it. Now I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm living for, and if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby, what you done to me? What you done to me? You make me feel so good inside, good inside. And I just wanna be close to you. You make me feel so alive. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, thank you. So this next song, like I said, my PR spin, hopefully we'll be done with this sorry episode at last. This song is called At Last by Etta James.
Okay, so the next act requires a bit of stage clearance. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to share, one of my talents with you. So I can't sing, I can't dance, and I certainly cannot play any musical instruments. So I was trying to think about, maybe what could I do? And I realised I could probably tell a joke. I could probably just about manage that. So this is, my best attempt at being funny. Okay. What is Beethoven's favourite fruit? Banana. Guys, thanks. Yeah. Give me applause. Thank you very much. I think I might just, leave the entertaining to the next act. So the next act is CU and Tahiti Tance Friends. They represent diversity brought together by a common love of Polynesian culture, music, and dance. And in the rehearsal, we were all blown away by their talent. And I'm really excited to share the performance with you tonight. So the stage is yours. Amazing. It looks so much fun as well. I'd like to invite all the performers now to come on stage, just for you guys to give them a big round of applause and for us to have a group photo. So everyone, come on stage. Come join me. I don't know where to go, but sort of fill the space. Yeah, we'll do that. This is the, yeah, don't worry. Okay. I think, yeah, you're going to have to squidge up more, maybe. Woo! Okay, now take a bow. Woo! Woo! I'm going to keep you guys all on stage just so we can say thanks to all the organisers of this event. So on the back of your programmes, there's a whole list of people that have been responsible for making tonight happen. And we really are so appreciative to everyone's help. And especially to our wonderful performers with whom it wouldn't be possible. And the audience, you guys, thanks for coming. But a special thanks goes to Ben and Teresa for their tireless work to make this happen. It was really... Woo! They followed this idea through from inception to tonight, and it was all through their hard work that we're here tonight. So thank you so much for everything you've done.
Smiling faces of a whole big team behind us who actually put their ears in our heads and performed it all. So it's Michelle, it's Matt, it's Jake, Libby, can you go?
Anna over there as well.
So much all for coming. We're now going to continue the conversation about the importance of common ground in a much more informal setting at Kurt, if you'd like to join us for a beverage and a discussion about how great common ground is and the academic community here in Budapest. And also the donation box will be somewhere for you to put money in on the way out. Thank you so much again.
Yeah.